Today is September 29th. It's about noon. We're looking over at the Andrews BID police station. Ambulance just showed up. The rumor is that the BID beat the hell out of the homeless person. And he's too weak to walk out. We'll see what happens. What you're looking at right now is Andrews International Security Office at Hollywood in the Highland Complex. They are the official security guards for the city of Hollywood. They call themselves the BID Patrol, which stands for Business Improvement District. And about 4 or 5 times a week, I see them bringing in a homeless person in either a LAPD cop car or an Andrews cop car. They drag them into the office, beat the living hell out of them, and then within about 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes, they'll call an ambulance, which showed up, took this black homeless guy out, and he's sitting there in that ambulance, haven't gone anywhere. They're not in any hurry to treat him, because what they do is between the LAPD, the LA Fire Department, and Andrews International, they have an agreement. You call the fire department, they come and pick the homeless person up, take them outside the city limits and dump them. This goes on at least 4 or 5 times a week. Generally it's in the middle of the night. It's not often it happens in broad daylight. I have actually been up there on that landing where those tourists are, and I have overheard the cops and the BID talking about the story. Should anybody question them, what are we going to say? So it's an awful thing that's happening here in Hollywood, but it happens all the time. These homeless people are mentally ill. It's not their fault. But the cops, fire department, BID are trying to send a message to them. If we pick you up and take you in our office, we're going to beat the hell out of you within an inch of your life. So spread the word to your other homeless friends. The only problem is the homeless people are mentally ill, and they don't understand that. But the BID, the LAPD, and the LA Fire Department continue to do this to the homeless people in Hollywood. It's a shame, but it occurs 4 or 5 times a week that I can see. How many more times, I don't know. I've actually seen them drag a person out of the back of one of those SUVs, dragging him into the office, and then a half hour later an ambulance came and picked him up. They actually take them in that office and beat the hell out of them. Homeless people. The LAPD and BID are afraid of dealing with the drug problems. They never deal with drug sales on the streets. They never approach when the drug deal is going down. They don't patrol high drug areas. All they do is harass and abuse the homeless people. And you can see now, it has been at least 45 minutes since the guy's lying in the back of that ambulance. They're in no hurry to get him anywhere because they have no plan on treating him or taking him to the hospital. They're dumping him outside the city limits. This goes on so much, it's incredible. Yeah, appears to be a black man, a homeless man. They're bringing him out on the stretcher right now. He's a black man. They're not trying to do anything to revive him. This sort of thing happens all the time. They take homeless off the street into the back room, and when they don't cooperate or show ID, they beat the hell out of them. We get the paramedics come here at least 4 or 5 times a week. They never beat him up on the street. They take him in their office and beat the hell out of him. It's shocking to me that the fire department put us with this stuff. This is Andrews International Security Offices for Hollywood for the Business Improvement District, which are retired cops who walk around with guns harassing the homeless in Hollywood. And what they do is they take homeless guys and women, I've seen them take women into that office over there, right by the post office, and beat the living shit out of them when they don't cooperate. Then the ambulance comes and picks them up and takes them and dumps them somewhere outside of Hollywood. This happens at least 4 times a week. there's a fireman there. They're obviously in no hurry to get the guy anywhere because they have no intention of treating him. What they do is they take him out of Hollywood, maybe out to the valley or somewhere just outside of Hollywood limits, and dump him. That's number 27 on the fire department truck. You can see them all standing around. Now he's talking to the BID cop. They're all standing around figuring out what story we're going to stick to, what kind of lie we're going to come up with, and what story we're going to stick to. I've actually stood over there where those tourists are, up above the BID, and overheard them talking about the story that they're going to stick to. If they're ever questioned, but they never are, because between the LAPD, the LA Fire Department, and BID, they're all in it together. It's a way to intimidate, bully homeless people so they don't come to Hollywood. The only problem is the homeless people are mentally ill and they don't know what happens. But the BID beats the shit out of them, and then word gets around that happens and they don't come to Hollywood. But it doesn't work because they don't understand it, the homeless. It's not their fault, they're mentally ill. They just gave each other the high five sign. We got another one. There goes a BID cop lighting up a cigarette. Looks like he's very proud of his latest roughing up. Okay, now it has been 40 minutes that ambulance has sat there waiting with a homeless person beat up in the back seat. And now they're leaving to take him to the end of the city limits. The cop will follow and supervise. They will not take him to the hospital. This goes on 4 or 5 times a week. This is how Hollywood, LAPD, LA Fire Department, and BID treats its homeless. It's sickening.